Okay, so you know that feeling, right?
Yeah.
When, like, the air gets all crisp, you're walking down the street,
Yep.
bam, out of nowhere,
Oh, yeah.
it's Mariah Carey.
Mariah, yep.
Again,
It's that time.
it's like we haven't even finished digesting the Halloween candy,
Oh, tell me about it.
and she's already, like, belting out about mistletoe and reindeer.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, give us a minute.
Seriously. It's like she's cryogenically frozen. You know?
Oh, God.
Just waiting for the calendar to flip to December 1st so she can, like, burst out of her icy chamber
Yes.
and unleash holiday cheer upon the unsuspecting masses.
Totally. Like a festive version of Captain America. Oh, I slept for 70 years, but now it's time to make the Yuletide gay.
Yeah. Okay, but hold on. This whole defrosting thing, it's actually kind of genius, right?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, it's like this modern myth we've created around her.
Oh, right.
This whole ritual of anticipation. And let's be honest, a little bit of dread for some people.
Oh, dude, totally. It's like we're living in this weird Nietzschean time loop
What?
where Mariah Carey's Christmas album is our eternal recurrence. And we're all just like little hamsters on a holiday wheel spinning and spinning.
Yeah.
And wait, what were we talking about again?
Nietzsche, eternal recurrence. Like the idea that everything that's happened will happen again.
Yeah.
And again and again. Like an infinite loop of deja vu.
Oh, right.
So basically, you're stuck with Mariah Carey's Christmas album for all eternity. Enjoy.
Okay, hold up. I need a diagram for this. So it's like, imagine a cosmic record player,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
And Mariah Carey's Christmas album is the only record,
Uh-huh.
and it just keeps playing on repeat
Oh, no.
forever.
Forever.
And we're all trapped in this giant listening booth,
Right.
forced to listen to All I Want for Christmas Is You
Uh-huh.
until the end of time. This is starting to feel like a Black Mirror episode.
Well, it's not that literal, but you're getting the idea. Nietzsche was all about how we deal with this idea of repetition, of things coming back around.
Yeah.
And he was particularly interested in this idea of amor fati,
Amor fati.
which basically means loving your fate,
Oh.
even the parts that involve endless Christmas music.
Amor fati. It's like making out with destiny
Uh-huh.
while Mariah Carey serenades you in the background.
Yeah.
Okay, I can kind of vibe with that.
Exactly. It's about finding a way to embrace the cyclical nature of life, the good,
Okay.
the bad, and the Mariah Carey-fied.
Right.
And it's interesting because humans have been doing this for, like, forever, right? Think about ancient festivals, solstice celebrations, harvest rituals.
Right.
We've always had these recurring events that mark time, that give us a sense of structure and belonging.
So, like, Mariah Carey is basically the modern-day Dionysus,
Dionysus.
the god of wine, revelry,
Right.
and high notes that can shatter glass.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Uh-huh.
But there's definitely a parallel there.
Right.
These rituals, whether they're ancient or modern, they help us connect to something bigger than ourselves.
Yeah.
They give us a sense of continuity, of shared experience.
Okay.
And yeah, maybe they drive us a little crazy sometimes, but hey, that's part of the fun, right?
Okay, but real talk.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to embrace amor fati when it's like 2 p.m. on a Tuesday in November, and I'm already hearing All I Want for Christmas Is You blasting from a car stereo?
Oh, man.
Like, I'm not ready to deck the halls yet.
No.
I haven't even finished my pumpkin spice latte.
That's the challenge, right? To find that balance between embracing the familiar and carving out space for like your own personal rhythm. It's like you can appreciate the cultural phenomenon that is Mariah Carey's Christmas dominance
Okay.
without necessarily blasting it on repeat in your own living room. Unless that's your jam, then go for it.
All right, I'm feeling you.
Yeah.
So it's not about like forcing myself to love Mariah Carey's Christmas album.
Right.
It's about understanding why it exists,
Okay.
why it keeps coming back,
Yeah.
and maybe finding a way to appreciate it even if it's from a safe distance.
Exactly. And maybe it's also about like questioning why it bothers us so much, right?
Right.
What is it about this particular song, this particular ritual that triggers such a strong reaction in some people?
Right.
Is it just the overexposure?
Maybe.
Or is there something deeper there? Something about our own relationship with time, with tradition, with the inevitability of
Yeah.
everything?
Dude, you just went full-on philosopher on me, and I'm not sure I'm high enough to process this right now.
Yeah.
I think we need to, like, take a break, maybe listen to some non-holiday music, cleanse the palate before we dive any deeper into this existential rabbit hole.
Good idea.
What do you think, listeners?
Yeah, listeners.
Are you ready to embrace the Mariah Carey-fication of the holiday season?
That's a good question.
Or are you planning to build a bunker and wait it out until January? Hit us up on social media. Let's unpack this together.
Let's do it. Okay, so remember how we were talking about Mariah Carey?
Mariah Carey, yeah.
As like this modern day Dionysus, the god of holiday revelry.
And how she like basically bursts out of her cryogenic chamber every December.
Yeah.
Ready to shower us with glitter and high notes.
Glitter and high notes.
It's like a winter solstice ritual.
It is, yeah.
But with like way more vocal runs.
Right. And that got me thinking about how like myths used to explain the world. You know, like ancient cultures, they didn't have science.
They didn't have science, no.
To explain why the seasons changed or why the sun went up and down.
Right.
So they invented these epic stories about like gods and goddesses and like their cosmic dramas.
Bro, it's like, yo, Zeus is in a mood today, that's why the Wi-Fi's down.
Exactly.
Way more entertaining than blaming it on a server outage.
For sure. But then what like science came along and kind of busted those myths wide open.
Oh man.
But here's the thing. Even in our like super scientific, technologically advanced world, we still need stories, man.
I know. I love stories.
We're hardwired for narrative.
Totally.
We need to make sense of the world, even if it's through memes and pop culture references and like Mariah Carey's Christmas album.
Okay, I'm following you.
Yeah.
So like, even though we know it's not some magical elf making toys at the North Pole,
right?
We still like buy into the whole Santa Claus myth.
We do.
Because it gives us that like warm, fuzzy feeling.
Warm, fuzzy feeling, yeah.
And maybe blasting Mariah Carey in December is our way of like collectively summoning the holiday spirit.
You're getting it. It's like we're creating our own like digital mythology.
Oh, whoa.
Right.
Like digital mythology, yeah.
We've got memes, viral videos, TikTok trends. It's all part of this like new way of storytelling. Connecting with each other and making sense of the world around us.
Wait, but how does this tie into the metaverse?
The metaverse, yeah.
Because last time I checked, Santa Claus wasn't rocking a VR headset.
No.
And like, reindeer aren't exactly known for their coding skills.
Hold on, let me connect the dots.
Connect the dots, all right?
So the metaverse, right?
Yeah, the metaverse.
It's this whole like digital landscape where we can like create avatars, live out our fantasies, build entire worlds. It's like, whoa.
It's like Second Life, but on like a metric ton of psychedelics.
For sure.
Whoa, dude.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Even in the metaverse, even with all this like mind-blowing technology, we're still gonna like crave those familiar patterns, those rituals that connect us to something bigger than ourselves.
Right.
We're still gonna want our like digital Christmases.
Okay.
Our virtual Mariah Carey concerts.
Virtual Mariah Carey concerts. Oh my God.
Even if they're happening like in a server farm somewhere in Silicon Valley.
Wait, are you suggesting that we're gonna like program AI to recreate Mariah Carey in the metaverse? Will she have like superpowered digital vocals that can like make our avatars spontaneously combust? This is getting a little too Black Mirror for me.
It's not about like recreating her specifically. It's about like the concept, man.
The concept, okay.
What does it mean to celebrate a holiday in a digital world?
Right.
Do we need like a virtual Santa Claus?
Right.
Do we need AI Mariah?
Right.
Or will we come up with like totally new rituals, new icons, new ways of marking time and connecting with each other?
Bro, that's like the ultimate existential crisis.
It is.
What happens to like tradition?
Tradition, yeah.
In a world where you can like literally program reality.
I know.
Does it become meaningless or does it just like level up? Are we on the verge of like creating a whole new mythology?
Whoa.
Like a pantheon of digital deities ruling over the metaverse? We need to like consult with a philosopher on this one.
We do.
Or maybe like a really high-tech shaman who can like channel the spirits of algorithms.
I feel you. Whoa, dude.
It's a lot to wrap your head around.
Yeah, no, it's heavy.
But that's the beauty of this whole thing, right?
Yeah, okay.
We're on the edge of something like totally new, totally uncharted.
Right.
And yeah, it might be a little scary.
Yeah.
But it's also like super exciting.
I know.
It's like we're writing,
you're writing
the next chapter. in the human story.
The human story, yeah.
And the possibilities are endless.
I'm starting to think Nietzsche wouldn't be freaking out about the robot apocalypse at all.
Nietzsche.
It'd probably be like throwing a rave in the metaverse.
Totally.
Dancing to like holographic Mariah Carey.
While debating, like, the finer points of existentialism with a sentient chatbot.
He'd be leading the conga line for sure.
Oh my God.
But in all seriousness, this is where like that whole amor fati thing comes back in.
Amor fati, yeah.
Are we gonna like embrace this wild ride into the digital unknown?
Okay.
With like open minds and hearts.
Open minds and hearts.
Well, are we gonna cling to the past?
Right.
Like resentful that things aren't the way they used to be?
Man, that's a tough one.
It is.
Part of me wants to build a cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
Off the grid.
Okay.
And just listen to vinyl records until the robots come knocking.
Uh-huh.
But like another part of me
Yeah.
is kind of curious about this whole metaverse thing.
Okay.
It's like stepping into like a choose your own adventure novel, except the adventure is like our collective reality.
And who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
Maybe that's the whole point.
Okay.
Maybe the metaverse is just like the next chapter in this grand cosmic story we've been writing since like the dawn of humanity.
The dawn of humanity, yeah.
Maybe it's a chance to rewrite the narrative.
Okay.
To create new myths, new rituals, new ways of connecting with each other and the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's just another way for like capitalism to sell us stuff.
Right?
I haven't figured it out yet.
Dude, I think you just blew my mind wider open than that time I accidentally ate an entire tray of space cakes.
Oh, no.
I need a moment to, like, process this.
Yeah.
Listeners, if you're out there...
Listeners, yeah.
Hit us up with your thoughts.
Let us know.
Are we ready for, like, a Mariah Carey metaverse Christmas?
Good question.
Is amor fati
Amor fati?
the only way to, like, survive the singularity?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.